guys, Plant-Based Gabriel here, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about humane mouse traps. Now, we are in a new home, we are out in the country, and so we have come into, not like crazy, but just a few mice that we've seen, and I really wanted to test out and use some different humane mouse traps instead of the conventional kill traps. And so the compassionate traps, I've given them a try, and I have one that I really want to recommend to you guys and that I have found to work really well and is what I think is the least stressful on the mice and really easy to catch, drive somewhere down the road and release the mice so that they can move on to a field or maybe someone else's house, hopefully just a field. But I'm going to bring you guys in here and show you because I just caught one, and hopefully it's the last one. We had one that got into our pantry and we finally caught it. So we're going to go check that out, and I'm going to show you how I take them, release them, and then show you just a little bit about the trap. So if we open up the pantry here, here is where I set the trap, and let's pull it out. Let's see what we got. We got a little mouse in there. There he is. So I'm going to bring him outside and show you guys him, and we'll get him released and show you the trap a little bit. All right, we're outside. I'm here with the trap, which is a Havahart 1020 is the model of the trap, but it did a great job. I was a little bit worried that you can tell here that it's kind of a small little guy. They are little field mice, that it wasn't going to be, it wouldn't trigger off the trap, but it worked great. A few tricks that I found that worked really well. Actually, I guess we'll go over those after we let him go. I just found him in there, so I want to get him taken over to a field down the road. So I'm going to take you guys with me in the car. We're going to drive down there, and we'll let this little guy go. Okay, I just set him down there by my feet. We're out here, we got the woods. We are just going to let this little guy go. Make sure you can see him. And there he goes. All right, I wanted to go over a few tips and tricks about the Havahart 1020 mouse catcher, mouse trap, but a few things. It works really well. You might read some reviews on it that actually say that they're kind of upset because of how easily the trigger goes off, but that's really excellent, especially if you're dealing with something like field mice that are really small, or if you have a pet like a gerbil and it gets out and you want to try to catch it, they will trigger this trap. A few other things. This trap, again, works really well, so make sure you think in advance. Don't set the trap on a Friday when you're going to be gone the whole weekend without having any water in there for the mouse. That is just not a humane way to go about it. Set the trap maybe in the night, wake up in the morning. If you have a mouse, it's going to be in there. Another thing is the way I like to bait the trap is not how they recommend, but I have seen many people do it this way, and it worked, and it works great for me, is I actually go ahead and flip the trap upside down, and I will put peanut butter on the right above where that trigger plate is, and that way the mice are going to have to step on that to get up there and try to get the peanut butter, and that worked really excellent. A couple mice in just one day. And I've heard of other people that catch if they have 2 or 3 mice, they'll get them right away with that method. So that is how I would recommend doing it, but it's a really simple trap. You just set it just like this, and you're going to come in there. There's a little trigger there, and then you pull those flaps back, and if it catches there, I'll turn it this way, it's just going to come down. Really nice. There are some other products on the market that are made of plastic, But all the reviews I read were that you'll get maybe 3 or 4 uses before a mouse is going to chew through some of the moving parts and really make that trap inoperable. And at $8 to $10, those traps were cheaper. But this trap at just under $20, if you think about this, most people, even if you're using, say, a kill trap, you're going to spend $3 or $4. Whoop, $3 or $4 on a kill trap, and a lot of people won't reuse those. They'll throw them away. So at $20 in just a few years, or maybe even a year, depending on where you set the trap or how many mice you have, this is going to pay itself off. And more importantly than that, the mice are going to thank you much more because it's a compassionate trap. And it's one that I found to be really useful. So if you guys like this video, I do not do videos like this a lot of times, but I thought it was timely. And I thought it was useful because I was looking for some compassionate traps, some no-kill mouse traps. So if you guys found this helpful, please go ahead and like this video, share this video, subscribe to the page. And if you haven't already, head over to plantbasedgabriel.com and check out the recipes, all the videos, and all the other content that's available there for free. I am Plant Based Gabriel. Thanking you so very much for watching, and I will hopefully see you very, very soon.